I'm back with another reaction video. This time there's no video to the song. Um, it's just the vocals and the instrumental. And it's a song called Rain by Sleeptoken. Um, I've had the overly bewildering enjoyment of not only listening to this song but a lot of their others recently. And all I can say is that they are just, not only are they taking the world by storm, but their music is just, I don't know how to word it. It's that good. I don't know how to word it. I'll be truthfully honest with you. Um, I love some of their older stuff, and well, what I first started listening to, things like The Summoning and Bloodsport, and shit, I don't know. Aqua Ria, Aqua Regia. I can't remember how it's pronounced. Songs like that, and then this one dropped, and this song is so beautiful, man. So we're gonna listen to this one today. I don't know if there's much, truthfully, that I can break down about this song. When I had listened to it before, I hadn't really just sat down and like overthought the lyrics and things like that. I just wanted to listen to the song as it is. So I guess if something does come to mind, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so just watch out for that. And if you guys have any comments on the song at all, put them down in the comments. Let me know. As I always like to say, music it is an art form and it is subjective because of that. And I'm always open to hearing other people's thoughts and opinions on music. I think it's a beautifully connecting thing that this world has. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. In fact, let me just dim the lights down real quick. Alexa, lights off.
Okay.
That was fucking loud. You know how we do here. Ain't no point in me saying it, but you know how we do here. We light up, we smoke up, we listen, and then we talk. So, let's get into it. We light, smoke, and listen to Rain by Sleeptoken.
For so long I have waited, so long that I almost became just a stoic statue fit for nobody. And I don't wanna get in your way, but I finally think I can say that the vicious cycle was over the moment you smiled at me. And just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the soul from my
Bro, when I tell you that falsetto, that vessel hits right there, oh, there's not a lot that can make me expunge or secrete certain liquids out of my body, but that falsetto, that range right there, that is, it's amazing. Also, a little comment: don't mind what I'm wearing right now. I just got out the shower not too long ago, and I was freezing. So I I just threw this on because it's comfy and it's warm. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Don't be bullying me about my fucking bare. I don't even know what the fuck this thing's called, but don't be bullying me about it, okay? I like to be comfy. Anyways, let's get back into this.
head. touch me again. I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure?
I love this next part. It's kind of rappy. I know it's wrong. It's like a chemical cut that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the hounds. A dangerous disposition somehow reflected in light, reflected in sound.
Coiled up like a venomous serpent, tangled in your trance and uncertain. You have
I know, I can't sing. Shut the fuck up.
I know the way that it goes. You get what you give, you reap what you sow, and I can see you in my faith. And I know I am what I am, the mouth of the wolf, the eyes of the lamb. So darling, will you saturate? Just stop the rain. You cast the dust into nothing and wash out the salt from my head. So touch me.
Okay, so what I'm getting from it, because like I said before, like when I would usually listen to the song, I would just listen to it at face value, you know, good music kind of thing. But now that I'm here doing this kind of reaction video, it's kind of putting my mind to actually not only listening to the lyrics, but kind of thinking about how I can interpret them myself through my own opinion, obviously. And with it, I guess in a way, it's kind of like, to me, it would put an image of lust into my mind. Not lust as in like, not lust as in like you crave actual contact or anything like that, but kind of like someone lusting for an actual proper caring and loving relationship kind of thing. You know, with the lines, so touch me again, I feel my shadows dissolving, won't you Actually, now I think about it, yes, maybe it is to do with more kind of physical contact in that line specifically. Now I think about it, because it's, so touch me again, I feel my shadows dissolving, won't you cleanse me with pleasure? Yeah, okay. No, I was wrong first, but that's why we're here. We're breaking it down, we're figuring it out. Okay. So I guess that's what I'm pulling from that. I guess also with that kind of rappy part, some of the lyrics could be a toe to that as well. In that he says, it's that chemical cut that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the hounds. So kind of like almost a primal instinct for this thing that he's looking for. You know, the moon goes up, the moon being the opening to this contact with whoever. That being kind of like the canon event almost. And because of that, himself turning, metaphorically speaking, into a hound, a wolf, so to speak, and lunging for that opportunity and that event, to be a part of that event. Yeah. Also, I think when he says, my shadow dissolving, won't you cleanse me with pleasure, those two lines specifically, what I feel and think from that is kind of like, once this person has reached that, again, as stated before, that kind of canon event almost, it's like a release, or this is sounding very odd and very 50 Shades of Grey right now, and I don't mean it that way, but like an emotional release almost. That kind of like, when you get home from work, you sit down, you crack open a cold beer, you start drinking it, and you just go, that kind of thing, you know, it's Also, it could be a kind of like himself, metaphorically speaking, or emotionally speaking, melting as well in a positive light. Not so much that he's having an actual mental breakdown, but in that he's found himself in a spot of happiness, and because of that, his emotions are flying high, and because of that, he's kind of just melting into it and accepting it.
Nobody can say for certain if maybe it's all just a game. When I open my eyes to the future, I can hear you say my name.
Beautiful song, beautiful song.
So rain down on me.
Ooh, ooh, that's suspense. Okay, let's dive into this. There's going to be a bit of a backstory here about myself. I'm self-centered. No, I'm not. I promise. I promise. But this is about myself, realistically. Um, so a while ago now, like over 10 years ago, I started playing drums, and I was slow starting off in learning and stuff like that. Um, because basically what it was the concept of all the gear and no idea. I had although it wasn't an expensive kit, it was too much kit for me. I didn't know what I was doing. Um, and then I ended up getting rid of that kit because I knew at that point it was just overwhelming me. And then after that, I ended up investing in an electronic kit. Literally set it up back there in the same room, and that was kind of when my seriousness about not about music but about drumming kind of sprouted. Um, and in doing so, I learnt a lot. A lot of basic rudiments, a lot of rock type stuff, metal even. And in learning so many types of music, genres of music on a certain instrument, you begin to realize, what kind of helps build suspense in a song. Um, you know, you, Me personally, I learn from ear with music when I'm playing instruments. I learned from ear when I started playing drums. I'd never once read any sheet music at all in my whole drumming career. I still don't read sheet music even now with other instruments like guitar, um, because I like to listen for those cues when I'm actually listening to a song I'm trying to learn. For instance, this one, everything starts calming down, and then all of a sudden, the toms come in with a small, well, not small, it's quite a heavy hit on the snare drum. And if you apply it in certain ways, those four drums, depending on your kit size, can create more suspense than you actually need, and it's beautiful. And this shows the effect of that in an amazing way. So yeah. Then we can do a bit of a breakdown as well. Talk a bit more about the drumming. Wow. What an amazing song. What an amazing band as well. So like I was saying, we're going to talk a bit more on the whole drumming thing. more specifically sleep tokens drumming. That being two, his as he goes by. Um, I watched an interview a few days ago actually with two in it. It was probably, I think, the first interview that anyone from Sleep Token had done, to my knowledge anyways, because they like to keep their identity pretty much under wraps, which we'll get into that in a minute. I've got a bit of a rant about that. But it was two, the drummer. And in that interview, he stated that he does take a lot of inspiration from, I believe he said, like dance music and stuff like that. Um, and you can hear it in the songs that he takes so much inspiration from so many different areas. You can sit there and say Dave Grohl was an amazing drummer back when he was playing for Nirvana, and he was. I won't lie. There was a lot of stuff that he did that just kind of broke the barrier. But nowadays, when you compare Dave Grohl to, you know, two from Sleep Token, or Joey Jordison and two from Sleep Token, Dave Grohl and Joey Jordison, although they were amazing drummers, only drummed beats that were kind of in that genre. And I feel like that's where two from Sleep Token kind of not only expanded people's in the box thinking about metal drumming, but also kind of set a new tone for newer music to come. And because of that, I personally believe that they, rather, will go down in drumming history because of it. In a positive light, obviously. That is until something unfortunate happens, like what happened with Lost Profits, but we won't talk about that. Yeah. Now, onto the whole identity thing. It's pretty annoying, and I say that now, and you're probably thinking, what, you're pissed off that they're keeping their identities under wraps. No, I'm not. I'm glad that they did that. Slipknot did it at one point. I love it when bands do that. It's that kind of thing of they don't want to be known. The band members don't want to be known for just themselves. They want to be known for the music that they make. I mean, yes, they might love the fame that they're getting. Even still now, when they are, when they've got the masks on and the whole outfit on and stuff, they might even still love the fame in that. But at least at that point, they know that the fame is coming from the actual music that they're creating and the message that they're trying to send across, rather than, these, no offense to them, but, like goth girls and shit gawking over fucking Vessel in tight trousers up on stage or some shit like that. And now, I'm talking about this because in recent events, there's been one or two, well, I don't know how many people, but a few people that have obviously questioned the true identities of the band members, so of Vessel, 2, and everybody in Sleep Token. And within questioning their true identities, I've gone out searching and pieced things together, small things from back in, East Bumblefuck 2000 and God knows who. And then it led to something serious, or from what I heard, it was something serious. I believe someone leaked birth certificates of some of, if not all of the band members, which is the scummiest thing anybody on this planet can ever do if someone's trying to keep their identity for creative purposes quiet. Obviously, the families know who they are. Yes, obviously, their close friends know who they are. And I have no doubt that the people in the studio know who they are. I don't imagine that they're sat in a hot studio for fucking 5 hours a day with masks on, recording music. But for the people that they are trying to put a message to, for the people that know, that they are only wanting you to listen to the music rather than gawking over them as people, it's scummy. You know, if I'm nowhere near in any form of limelight, and I never have been in my life, and I probably never ever will be. And even now, I think if somebody did that to me, there's no it's just the scummiest thing that you can do. So to those people, I don't like saying things like this, but all I'm saying is if you got hit by a train, I might be driving that train. There's a certain boundary, there's a certain line that you just don't cross, and you crossed it, as Eminem once said in the encore album for Like Toy Soldiers. A fucking beautiful song. Yeah, so stop being cunts. Let us all enjoy the music, please, rather than you forcing your own motives and uncontrollable questions on everyone. Anyways, that's that. Okay, final thoughts on the song. I'm biased because I already listened to a lot of Sleep Token songs before this one was released, and after this one was released and I listened to it for the first time, my bias was fortified by like a million. But even saying that, they are amazing, and even though they are kind of progressive metal almost, a lot of people that I know that aren't really into any form of metal or rock have listened to them and told me, fucking hell, these are amazing, because they are. You know, if it truly isn't your thing, then that's fine. You know, you go back to listening to Taylor Swift or whatever her stupid fucking name is. Not my problem. But all I'm saying is you're missing out on good music if you do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, as I was saying before about kind of what it meant to me, and again, drop your thoughts on it as well. I will gladly look at those comments, with no judgment at all. But what I was saying is that to me it seems like a kind of a lust almost, but I think it's a lust that has two sides, very much like a coin. It is in some ways lust for some form of physical touch, activity, contact even, but it's also, to me, it screams also a lust of the want for something more emotionally connected as well. Kind of like the lines where it says like, well, in that kind of build up, where it was creating suspense when it was saying, when Vessel was saying like rain down on me, multiple times. That to me is kind of like I'm gonna put myself forwards. I hope you do too. And if you come down hard and heavy, fucking rain down on me. I do not fucking care. Bring it on. I want this kind of thing. And that in itself, again, could be swung both ways. But I think, me personally, I think that part's more the emotional connection narrative, mainly because the imagery of rain is more of an emotionally, how do I word it? Emotionally, fuck, what's the word? Charged, emotionally charged kind of image. You see it a lot in movies where people are either sat at the windows watching the rainfall, or watching the rainfall, missing that one person, or coming out from work and it's raining, and people, these people feel free in that moment because they understand that there's a lot of people that don't get to touch the rain because, well, they aren't with us anymore. I mean, so I guess that's my thought on that. But anyways, I could go on for hours about this song, honestly. So I'm gonna rein it in. I'm gonna rein it in. Nice. Good one, Kian. Cheers, bro. I did not just talk to myself. Shush. Let's rein it in. Overall, an amazing song. Again, that may be due to my own bias on Sleep Token, but an amazing song. And I'm sure you guys will love it too. And if you don't, that's completely fine. Ain't no qualm in that, just as long as you don't listen to Taylor Swift. That was Rain by Sleep Token for you guys. That was my kind of reaction breakdown of this song. I do incite that we may be doing more Sleep Token songs as time goes on. I'm not sure if they're releasing any new music currently due to the whole birth certificate identification thing going on, but I guess we'll see as time avails. As time avails all mystery and secrets. I don't know how to speak, that probably didn't make any sense. But yeah, other than that, I thank you guys for watching. You gotta do your thing. Do the sub, do the like, do whatever you need to do. Comment telling me I'm an absolute stupid cunt. That's up to you. At least it's engagement. And yeah, hope you have a nice day, night, morning, ascensionism, whatever the fuck it may be. And I'll catch you in the next one. See you in a bit, motherfuckers.